Roger Wills Hosen was an England Rugby Union player and cricketer. Early life. He was born in Mabay and he first played rugby for Penryn while still at Falmouth Grammar School. He was an all-round sportsman, who won 10 England international rugby caps during 1963–67, played 54 games for Cornwall and also captained his county cricket team. Rugby international. In 1955 he moved to Northampton to teach at the grammar school, and was recruited to Northampton Rugby Club. He played 250 games for the Saints, and scored 1,463 points. He was also taught games at Warwick School in the late 1950s and early 60s. In his one full season for England, Hosen established a record of 46 points from 5 games. His preferred position was full-back, but the competition provided by John Wilcox and Don Rutherford confined Hosen to 10 caps in 1963–67, of which 7 were on the wing. His England debut was made in New Zealand in 1963. He scored in all but one of his internationals, his highest-scoring games being his last 2, against Scotland and Wales in 1967. He also played twice for Barbarians FC, County Rugby and AMP Cricket. Hosen also played rugby 54 times for Cornwall, as well as also appearing 64 times for Cornwall in the minor counties cricket competition. He was a right-hand bat and right-arm pace bowler, and he captained the county team from 1963 to 1967, making 1,444 runs, with the highest score of 100 not out. He played one first-class match when selected for the minor counties She against the South African Tourists in 1965 at Jesmond, where he dismissed the South African skipper Peter van der Merwe for LBW for 8, which was his only first-class wicket. He was dismissed by Test left-arm spinner Athol McKinnon in both of his first-class innings for 0 and AMP2 respectively. Retirement. He then became master-in-charge of rugby at Cheltenham College in 1966, and subsequently, to cope with timetable clashes, he moved to Bristol Rugby. In the 1980s he retired from teaching and became a landlord of the Seven Stars pub in Stithians, still turning out well into his 50s for the local rugby club. He died in Truro on the 9th of April 2005, aged 72.